It is going to be David Hamilton to lead off the ball game. Final regular season game for these two teams. The Trash Pandas are win and in. Victory tonight would lock up the Oasis's number 2 seed as David Hamilton starts off the ball game with a fly out to left.
This does not look like the most hitter-friendly ballpark.
It certainly is not. It's Francisco Lindor. Chases to make it 0-2. 2 on Lindor. He fans. 2 quick outs in the top of the first for O'Hoppy. Late on a fastball. Win tonight, the Groundbreakers would finish 9th in the Oasis, a loss, and they'll have to wait on the result between Erie and Columbus to get their final play-in seed. O'Hoppy will bounce out to Critter. It is a 1-2-3 inning for Chase McDermott to start the ball game. 8 pitches for him. We'll go to the bottom of the first. It'll be Andrew Crofton who gets the ball for Rocket City. He'll face Tyrone Taylor, Wario, and Tim Tebow for the Groundbreakers.
It's a fire top 3.
No wind here today at Griffith Stadium. Ballpark that is plenty cavernous will play as such.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Sliders fouled off. It is 1-2 on Taylor.
2-2.
Way outside. Make it 2-2. Just misses. Take from Taylor. The count's full. Taylor swings and misses to strike out. Third baseman Wario. Hard to first. That's a foul ball. Wario having a rough start to his rookie year. Say start, though. It's almost completed at this point. He'll strike out. 2 gone in inning number 1 for Tim Tebow. I'm gonna miss. Tebow in his last plate appearance in this ballpark hit an inside the park home run to center field. We'll line a base hit back up the middle. First hit of the ball game belongs to Mid-Century. Right fielder Tabor. Right down the middle. Tabor swings right through it. This is the second all-time meeting between the Trash Pandas and the Groundbreakers. Rocket City winning the first one 11-6 back in season 1. Tabor's down 0-2. On 2 strikes. On the corner, Tabor down looking, and Crofton strikes out 3 in the first. There's 16 pitches. He allows a 2-out knock to Tebow. Leaves him there. We'll go to the second inning scoreless. Chase McDermott is at 8 pitches for King K. Rule, Michael Tolia, and Oswaldo Cabrera. Skies the first pitch to right center. It is Kiersey to make the grab. One down. Michael Tolia.
That's a ball.
One low.
Strike one.
Fastball is in there. Off the end of the bat, slide to left field for Taylor, and McDermott has set down the first 5 trash pandas he's faced. Oswaldo Cabrera. He'll pop it up. Tyler Wade out into shallow left field will make the catch. It's just a 5-pitch inning for McDermott in the second. 13 pitches. Through 2 scoreless, we'll go to the bottom of 2. Critter, Goldschmidt, and Wade will come to bat for the Groundbreakers against Crofton at 16 pitches.
The second baseman, King.
Goes off of Crofton. He will get to it, though, and throw out Critter. One. There's a strike on Goldschmidt. Side 2-1. One's in there. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt homered in the Groundbreakers last outing, a loss to Seattle, rather, not St. Louis. Two to Goldie. All the way. He chases for strike 3. 2 outs in inning number 2. This will be Tyler Wade. Cut and miss at a slider above the zone.
One ball, one strike.
Inside on Wade. Peace, 1-2. He chases for strike 3. Groundbreakers go in order in inning number 2. It is 12 pitches for Crofton to put him at 28. Head to the third without a score. McDermott at 13 pitches for Jung-Hoo Lee, Francisco Mejia, and Ethan Pereira. Foul from Lee. It'll be strike 1. And he's got a base hit into right field. You start the third. First hit of the game for the Trash Pandas. This will be the backup catcher, Mejia. Mejia back up the middle and through for a knock. Back-to-back hits for Rocket City here to start the third.
You can hear me?
I can hear you, yep.
Good. I just switched computers, that's all.
Matt, you said this is the
Pereira.
last regular season game?
Yes.
Oh, sweet. Warm up warm up France and Steven Matz, both the starters.
Okay. Pereira pops it up on the infield. It's going to be the infield fly as Goldschmidt comes down with it. Rocket City lineup will flip over for David Hamilton.
For me. I'm
Yep.
going to go ahead and bunt right.
Okay. Hamilton fouls it off.
Do it
Still
again.
on?
Yep.
It's still on?
Nope.
Okay. 0-2 on Hamilton.
Ball 1.
Well, actually, I do remember one thing about the Season 1 game between these two teams that was played here. Garrett Mitchell of the Trash Pandas hit the league's first inside the park home run in that game.
Yeah.
Hamilton fans. 2 gone in the third for Lindor. Ball.
The real life home plate of Griffin Stadium it's immortalized. It's just like a little tile on the floor of some hospital.
Really? Huh. Did
Yeah,
not
let
know
me see if
that.
I can find it.
3 balls and a strike on Lindor as he takes the automatic. Take another. It's 3-2. The runners will both go. Full count pitch to Lindor. It's softly to short. Wade will throw him out. The Trash Pandas will get nothing in the third after back-to-back hits to start the inning from the 7 and 8 hitters. 17 pitches for McDermott puts him at 30 through 3. We'll go to the bottom of the third inning. Crofton at 28 pitches for Jonah Heim, Deshaun Kiersey Jr., and Tyrone Taylor. Crofton misses for ball 1. Two and 0. Huh, look at that. 3-0 on Heim.
It's funny. It's just some tape on the floor.
He's in there.
There's also, I'm a little bit skeptical. How do we really know that that's the spot? You know what I'm saying? Like, they tore that whole thing down.
It'll be Kiersey after the leadoff walk. Swing and a miss from the 9-hitter. Oh, and 2 on Kiersey. Piece of it fell. Will just foul off third. That's slow and in the dirt, blocked up by Mejia. Ball 1 on Kiersey.
There you
Bounce
go.
hard to short, but it's going to be a 6-4-3 double play. 2 outs in the third inning for Tyrone Taylor. Breaker leadoff man. Swing and a miss. Crofton ahead, 0-2. Hailing away from Pereira, it's a diving catch. Saves extra bases along the line in right field. Taylor is set down to end the third inning, and we'll go to the fourth scoreless.
Okay.
42 pitches for Crofton. In the top of the fourth, it'll be Hoppy, Rule, and Tolia to bat against McDermott at 30 pitches.
You gonna show your coworker the replay for that, Matt?
I should, yeah, I should clip that and send it to him. Called a strike on Hoppy, good pitch from McDermott. A miss on the changeup, a ball and 2 strikes. It's not close. Foul. It's going to be a long run for Tabor, but he will get there to make the play. On in inning number 4. Kincaid Rule will step in. It's been a quiet afternoon so far for these two teams. Just 3 hits. German has induced plenty of pop-ups tonight. The Trash Panda hitters. That's a bullet foul. 0-2. On the Rule.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Too tall. Piece. It's number 40 for Chase McDermott. Bit hard to shortstop. Wade overruns it. Rule's going to be safe. We'll see how it's scored. It's going to be an E6. He'll be on nonetheless in front of Tolia. Pops it up again. Mario in foul ground will make the catch. 2 away. Cabrera. Top of the strike zone. 2-0. Or sorry, 1-1. I can't count.
2-1.
It's 1 strike.
Ball
3-1.
No swing.
Sign will be on. And a 3-1 count to Cabrera. McDermott misses wide for ball 4 and walks him. It's the first man he has walked, and with 2 outs, Jung-Hoo Lee will have a chance to drive in the game's first run. Base hit his last time up. Put up foul. Ariel makes a jumping catch. The defense has been on point in this game for both sides. 3 foul outs in that inning for the Trash Pandas. 17 pitches for McDermott, puts him at 47 as we go to the bottom of 4. Crofton's at 42 pitches for Wario, Tebow, and Tabor. Wario. Pitch swinging, rolls it to third base for Cabrera. And an easy play. This is Tim Tebow. The Groundbreakers have not had a hit since his back with 2 outs in inning number 1. Swings and misses at the first pitch from Crofton. Late on a fastball, it's 0-2. Checks his swing, did not go around. Well, that hits him. Tebow will reach for the second time here tonight. Martin Tabor. For one with a punch out. Tabor fouls it off. His swing, they say he went around. It is 0-2. Critter on deck for mid-century. Skipper can't be tempted by that one. Pass at that one and fly it to right field for Pereira. Make the catch back there for out number 2. And the inning is left up to Brown Critter. Swing at the first pitch and fly an easy one to Tolia in left to end the 4th. 10 pitches for Crofton after Tebow's plunked. He gets the last 2 men. 52 pitches for Crofton through 4 scoreless. We'll go to the 5th. McDermott at 47 pitches for Francisco Mejia, Ethan Pereira, and David Hamilton. Mejia, who had a base hit in his last trip. He crushes one to right field. There is plenty of room out there. It's going to skip off the wall. Mejia wants third, and he's going to have a triple. So the backup catcher Mejia rips a triple on the first pitch of inning number 5. Going to put McDermott at 48 pitches for the 9-hitter Ethan Pereira. Mejia now has as many hits as everyone else in the game combined. Here's Pereira.
Go. Go
He'll
ball.
loop one into left field for a base hit. Coming around to score Mejia, and the Trash Pandas lead it 1-0 here in the 5th rather. Here's Hamilton. Take one low. Hamilton 0 for 2.
Can you hold for a sec?
Yep.
Go ahead and bunt right.
Okay. Hamilton gets it down. Goldschmidt will field, get 1. That's all they'll get. So it's a fielder's choice. We're out at second. Here's Francisco Lindor.
Bump steal.
Hamilton goes. Sorry, that's not Mejia. That's Lindor, who grounds it to second base and is going to reach. The base hit. Infield single for Lindor.
It's gonna be a double bump steal.
Okay. Where's they're going to go? Hoppy takes a strike. Throw down, not in time. Both Hamilton and Lindor swipe a bag. That is up the middle and through. 2 runs are going to score, and the Trash Pandas lead it 3-0 in the 5th. Hoppy drives in 2 more.
What's the handedness of the next 3 batters?
Left, switch, I want to say? It might be left, let me see.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's left.
it is
switch.
left, switch.
All right, put in my lefty.
Go to Matt's. Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to have a new pitcher for the Groundbreakers here with 1 out in the top of the 5th inning. It's going to be the lefty Steven Matz who takes over. For the righty McDermott. Matz will come in with 3 runs already in the inning. Hoppy's at first. Rule, Tolia, and Cabrera are the next 3 Trash Pandas due to hit.
And then
Nothing
stretch and
ball
toss Austin Davis.
Okay. King K. Rule.
Actually, wait to do that.
Okay. Rule is 0 for 2 today. Fell off. Four Rocket City hits in the inning have put them up 3-0 as we near the halfway mark. He's fouled off by rule. It's 2-2. Strikes him out. 2 gone in the 5th. Tolia stepping in. And this is low. Tolia's popped out twice.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ball's in a strike.
2 balls, 2
It's
strikes.
2-2.
No.
Just misses low.
3 balls.
3-2. Hoppy will get a head start. Payoff to Tolia. Strikes him out. 90 miles an hour. Matt strikes out both men he sees. The damage is done before he enters, though, as the Trash Pandas strike for 3 runs on 4 hits. 11 pitches for Matt. In the bottom of the 5th, Crofton will be at 52 pitches for Goldschmidt, Wade, and Heim.
That's a ball.
Goldie.
1-0. Hey! 1 ball.
Strike.
1 strike.
Flare off the end of the bat. It's Lee. Make the catch.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Tyler Wade, the shortstop. Fly one to left field. Tolia there. It's an 0 for 2 for Wade. Crofton continues to cruise. Be Jonah Heim. Only 4 batters have reached so far for the Groundbreakers. See a strike. Heim is one of the ones who's reached. He drew a walk in his first trip.
2-1.
This will be pitch number 60 from Crofton. And cranks it to right field. Pereira going back. He will make the catch as he crashes into the wall. So some more nice defense out in right field from Pereira. It's 8 pitches for Crofton to get through the 5th. He's at 60 even. Groundbreakers go in order as we go to the 6th. Matt's at 11 pitches for Oswaldo Cabrera, Jung-Hoo Lee, and Francisco Mejia. Is Cabrera going to hit against the lefty? I guess I'll take that as a yes. Mats will start the inning at 11 pitches.
Can we sit down, France, warm up Michael Tonkin?
Yep. Bounder to first. Goldschmidt will flip it. Gonna get Cabrera. Will bounce out to start the 6th inning. Here's Jung-Hoo Lee. That's to set down the first 3 he's faced since coming in out of the bullpen.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hey!
Late swing from Lee. It's 2-2.
Full count.
Checks doesn't go. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
S4, take your base.
Lee will take the walk.
The batter, the catcher,
Francisco Mejia. 2 hits today. Aggressive on the first one, and he chases for a strike. Bouncer to short, and it's going to be an easy 6-4-3 twin killing. 9 pitches for Matt in the inning. He's at an even 20. Walk to lead doubled up, and the Trash Pandas will keep the 3-0 lead as we go to the bottom of inning number 6. Crofton at 60 pitches for 9-1-2. Kiersey, Taylor, and Wario. He gets under one and lifts it to shallow right center. Hamilton to make the grab, 1 down. We'll turn over again. Here's Tyrone Taylor at the top. Swing and miss. Slider for strike 2. Taylor. 2 strikes. The Groundbreakers only been shut out twice this year. Back-to-back games in games 2 and 3, shut out by Hartford and Colorado. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Often at risk of losing him. He'll strike him out instead. Taylor down looking for the second out. Wario's 0 for 2. Liner to first, caught by O'Hoppe for out number 3. Another 1-2-3 inning for Crofton on 8 pitches. He's at 68. We will head to the 7th. Still 3-0 Rocket City. Matt's at 20 pitches for Pereira, Hamilton, and Lindor. 1 for 2 for Pereira tonight. It's back up the middle, and he's got another base hit. Pereira on to start the 7th. Another multi-hit game for the sophomore. Matz is at 21 pitches for David Hamilton. Is Hamilton going to hit?
Probably. Who's he facing?
It's Steven Matz.
Yeah, we'll probably bun it. You can go again.
1 on Hamilton. Okay.
Yeah.
0-2. Is it still on?
Yeah.
Okay. Comes up empty. Pereira's going to go, and he's going to be thrown out.
Yeah, what the fuck? Come on.
2 gone in the top of the 7th.
What the hell?
Lindor. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
I'm trying to figure out why Hamilton was automatically out there.
Lindor will bounce out to end the top of the 7th, so Matt gets through the inning without any damage after the leadoff single from Pereira. 6 pitches for Matt. He's at 26. Stretch time here from Griffith. Crofton's at 68 pitches for Tebow, Tabor, and Critter.
You have my guys warming up, right?
Yep. Is Crofton staying in?
Yep.
Okay. Lined into left field. Tolia there. Tebow's taking some good swings against Crofton today, but that time no dice. Still just 1 hit for the Groundbreakers. That was Tebow's back in the 1st. We're down 0-1. Tabor through the left side, has a knock.
Damn it, Matt.
The 2nd hit for Mid-Century. Ground critter. In there for a strike.
Can you make a comment about how I haven't had a double play in like X plays?
It's been a couple innings. It is no balls and 2 strikes on critter.
Oh. 1 ball.
2.
Strike.
Critter punches out. 2 outs in the 7th. Paul Goldschmidt. Change up from Crofton for strike 1. There's a base hit back up the middle.
Stamina check.
Century's going to bring the tying run to the plate here in the 7th inning in the form of Tyler Wade. Energy on Crofton looks like that.
I'd like if you wouldn't mind checking it after each of these pitches. The second he goes yellow, I'm taking him out.
All right. Wade will hit. Strike 1 on Wade. It's pitch number 78 from Crofton. He's so good. The middle. Door with a flip to Hamilton. That ends the 7th. 11 pitches for Crofton, who gives up a couple base hits. But nothing more. He's at 79 pitches as we move to the 8th inning. Matz is at 26 pitches for O'Hoppe, Rule, and Tolia.
At least for me, would you mind sitting down my players and warming up Wants and Ashby?
Yep. There's Logan O'Hoppe with a 2 RBI knock his last time. That's called a ball. Paul hasn't missed too many in this game. That's balls behind 2-0.
Also, make sure after like 35 pitches, he doesn't start another at bat. Yeah,
Okay.
But in, I guess we'll see, but probably Tonkin.
Okay.
No swing
1
here.
now on O'Hoppe. Okay. Taking again.
Take it back.
We'll take ball 4. O'Hoppe is on to start the 8th. Matz is at 31 pitches for King K. Rule, who is 0 for 3.
The Trash Pandas, the designated hitter.
Face another one.
King. Ball.
From this inside. Foul. That's hammered foul off to the right. It is 1-2, so this will be pitch 35 for Matz. It's going to be a 5-4-3 double play.
He's
There
been
are
so
2
active.
gone in the top of the 8th. And we will have a new pitcher coming in for the Groundbreakers. Lefty Matz is out. Righty Michael Tonkin will come in to replace him. So righty Tonkin will face Tolia, Cabrera, and Lee.
You got my people warming up, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Tolia's 0 for 3. Foul back. Top of the 8th, 3-0 Trash Pandas.
That's the ball.
3 of their runs came back in the 5th against Chase McDermott. Tolia with an ugly swing and a miss to make it 1-2. He's down, swinging. 4 pitches for Tonkin to strike out Tolia and end the top of the 8th. We'll go to the bottom of inning number 8. Crofton is at 79 pitches for Jonah Heim, Deshaun Kiersey Jr., and Tyrone Taylor. Is Crofton staying in?
This plan is still till he's yellow. So just
Okay.
keep checking
So
for
leave
me,
him?
please. Yeah,
Okay.
till he's yellow.
Time goes the other way for a base hit. Start inning number 8.
Still
4th hit
Griffin's
of the day
trail.
for the Trash Pandas. Yep, that's going to put Crofton at 80 pitches for the 9-hitter, Deshaun Kiersey Jr. He is still green, so he's good to keep going.
Yep.
Right, Kiersey is 0 for 2. Hit into a double play and popped out to second base. This will be his 3rd trip.
Can you please sit down, Ashby, and instead warm up Liberator? Yes.
The mound. Crofton will field it. Throw out Kiersey for the first out. Open a tough turn anyways with his good speed, but Heim does move up to second base on the play. The Groundbreakers lineup will turn over again. Crofton's at 81 pitches for Tyrone Taylor. He's still got green energy.
He's good.
That's going to find a gap. Taylor's going to deliver the first run of the game for the Groundbreakers and bring the tying run to the plate. It's an RBI double, and the score is 3-1 here in the bottom of the 8th. Crofton is at 82 pitches for Wario.
What's Wario splits?
Okay, so he is now in the yellow energy. Wario 73. Oh, he's got it's clutch anyways. So he's got 42 clutch with 78 power against righties and 88 lefties.
Eee. Well, I'm still gonna put in Liberator. Go ahead and give me a mound visit first, though, please.
Okay. So it'll be the lefty Liberator who comes in for the righty Crofton with a man at second and 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. Tying on at the plate for mid-century here, down by a pair. Wario, Tebow, and Tabor are the next 3 to hit for the Groundbreakers.
And then I guess please warm up Leclerc.
Okay. Here's Wario as Liberator misses low and in. Winning in for the Trash Pandas. They are 5 outs away from a playoff berth. Groundbreakers trying to spoil it. Snap a 4-game skid of their own. Rio fouls it off to the right. It's 1-2. Tebow on deck. Curveball just misses. Oh, that's called a ball. It's 3-2. Fouls it
Damn,
off
that's fucked
the
up.
sidewall. Another 3-2 on the way. Another foul ball. That one lands. Liberator strikes out Wario for out number 2 in the 8th. Innings left to Tebow. Was had a nice day at the plate today. He swings and misses on a sinker. Tebow has a base hit. He's been hit by a pitch, and he lined out to left. Ground this one to first.
Oh my God.
Oh, Hoppy. He'll keep it close enough to flip it to Liberator and get the Trash Pandas out of the inning. 10 pitches for Liberator. Tyrone Taylor delivers an RBI double. The lead to 2 as we head to the 9th. Michael Tonkin is at 4 pitches for Oswaldo Cabrera, Jung-Hoo Lee, and Francisco Mejia. Here's Cabrera. Up the middle. Brown Critter with a throw that gets him. Nice play from the second baseman Critter for out number 1 in the 9th. Tonkin is at 5 pitches for Jung-Hoo Lee. 1 for 2. Walked in his last trip. Up to the left. Sky this one to left center. Taylor over to make the grab. 2 gone in the top of the 9th. Tonkin at 7 pitches for Francisco Mejia. Mejia's 2 for 3. Single, a triple, and a double play.
If I take him out here though, then it still counts as a rest game for my other catcher if I put him in, right?
Correct. Yep.
Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And then who are my substitute options?
Rodolfo Castro, me, Garrett Mitchell, and Joey Weimer.
Damn, I don't know. I benched your ass. Get in the game, Matthew.
Oh, thanks. I'll take an AB here with 2 outs and the base is empty in the 9th. I'll hit for the backup catcher, Mejia.
I need to fix my lineup. I seriously did not mean to have you benched at any point. That's pretty
That
disrespectful.
went around. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Oh, that's way outside. Ball and strike. Fouled off
Very
to the
awkward
right. It's a
moment.
ball and 2 strike.
I
Yeah,
hope you punish me by hitting a home run. God damn it.
Did the second. And Critter will get it to Goldschmidt to end the top of the 9th. Tonkin gets him 1, 2, 3 on 7 pitches. He is at 11. The Groundbreakers will need 2 in the bottom of the 9th. Defensively, right now you have me second.
Yeah, so would you mind?
Me catching. Rather.
Yeah, would you mind switching Ohapi and putting him at catcher, and then Tolia is going to go from left field to first base.
Okay. And I'll stay in the game and left. So Hoppy to catcher. Tolia to first. Me to left. Liberators at 10 pitches for Tabor, Critter, and Goldschmidt. Is he going to stay?
I think I'm going to go ahead and put in. What's everybody's stats versus righties compared to lefties?
I'm looking at the wrong guy. So Tabor is better against righties. Critter's better against righties. Goldschmidt's better against lefties. For the next 3.
Well, I guess go ahead and keep in Liberator for now, then, please.
Is Tabor going to hit against Liberator? Is the other question.
Who else would?
On your bench, Haas, Remillard, Myers, and Olivares.
I guess we'll go Remillard.
Okay. So Remillard will hit for Tabor. Is Liberator still going to pitch?
Yeah, go ahead and keep him in for now, please.
Okay. Pinch hitter for the Groundbreakers, it's Zach Remillard. And who's in the cleanup spot. Start inning number 9. Remillard has a pinch hit knock. Groundbreakers are going to bring the tying run to the plate here in inning number 9. Liberator is at 11 pitches for Brown Critter.
He's okay for now. Just make sure he doesn't go yellow, please.
Okay. He's not gone yellow, so he's good. Critter's 0 for 3. Ground out, fly out, strike out today. Grounder to short. Make it 6-4-3 on the double play, and the Trash Pandas are 1 out away from postseason baseball. 12 pitches from Liberator, and the batter is Paul Goldschmidt.
How much better is Goldschmidt
Liberator gonna
versus
stay
lefties?
in. 88 contact and 56 power against lefties, 44 contact and 67 power against righties.
Oof. I'm going to the playoffs. Please go ahead and put in once.
Okay. So it'll be the righty Andrew Wantz who comes in for the lefty Liberator. He's looking for a 1-out save. Goldschmidt 1 for 3 today. Singled in his last trip. Trash Pandas are 1 out away from a playoff berth if Wantz can get Goldschmidt or Wade. Would also have to face Heim if the inning got there. Strike 1 on Goldschmidt. 0-2 on Goldschmidt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He's gonna miss. On 2 strikes on Goldie. In there for strike 3. And that will do it. Final score tonight, 3-1. Trash Pandas win it with 3 in the 5th. They lock up the number 2 seed in the Oasis division, and they're going to the postseason at 7-3. It's a win for Andrew Crofton, a loss for Chase McDermott, and a save for Andrew Wantz. Rocket City will make the playoffs for the first time in franchise history. They have won 3 in a row and 6 out of 7 after a 1-2 start. Mid-Century, meanwhile, will await their fate in the play-ins as either the 9 or the 10 seed, depending on the Erie results against Columbus in Game 10. Mid-Century will either be the 9 seed with a Columbus win. Mid-Century would be the 9 seed and take on the 8-seeded Rockies. With an Erie win. You'd be the 10 seed and taking on the 7-seeded. I guess you're gonna get the Rockies either way. So Rockies and Groundbreakers, and then Clippers and Seawolves are both official play-in matchups. We don't quite know what the seeding will be yet, but they'll either be the 7, 10, 8, 9 for it'll either be Colorado Mid-Century in the 7-10 or Colorado Mid-Century in the 8-9, depending on the outcome. Clippers, Seawolves. Meanwhile, for the Trash Pandas, they finished 2nd in the Oasis division at 7-3 with a plus 15 run differential.
Is that good?
So that, it puts you. Let's see. So there are 8 playoff spots currently locked up. So half of them. That will put you, out of those 8, 6th, I believe. Yeah, you're ahead of Salt Lake, you're ahead of Portland, and then you're behind Atlanta, New York, Gwinnett, Binghamton, Texas.
And would you happen to have
projection
the average spending for the other teams that have locked up a seed?
I can find it decently quickly. Hang on, is that plus 15 for you? Yeah, plus 15 on differential, it says.
I'm just curious because when you posted that list earlier, my team war seems so low, in the league rankings for someone that got a playoff spot.
In terms of spending, so I think obviously some of the teams that have already clinched are the Yankees are $4,100, the Rumble Ponies are almost $2,500. The Braves, they won your division, they're $745. Who else is clinched? The Stripers are $510. The Sea Dogs are $465. The Bees are $244. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Rangers spent $4 more than you, $73. Yeah, your bottom 10 and spent. So 2 of the bottom 11 spenders are now playoff bound. The number 30 spending Rangers and the number 31 spender Trash Pandas
Wow.
are both in the playoffs. So
So
we have 3 teams in the bottom half already.
why do you presume my like WAR was so much lower than like all these other playoff teams? Like, is it just because? So like, I mean, am I like getting lucky kind of, or what's up?
Well, it's tough to say. I mean, your division also is definitely not one of the stronger ones.
Fair.
I think it's probably one of the lower spending divisions in general now.
So that means
I mean,
like I might be able to get like fewer wins in the game, even though my players aren't putting up like crazy stats.
Yeah, I mean, like I wouldn't. Lucky's probably not necessarily. You have done very well in. I mean, actually, you're before today. Actually, before the Erie game, really. So you beat Seattle by a run. You beat Columbus by a run. You beat Hartford in extra innings. You beat Oakland by a run. You beat Akron in extra innings. So I mean, you're not like blowing people out. So that could be part of it for sure. Although again, your losses. Atlanta was in extra innings. I say the Boomers' loss was close. You were down 8-0 in the 7, but you lost by 1. And then the Colorado loss was only 2-0. So you've played mostly close games.
Fair enough.
I mean, I think your luck has definitely been better this season than in past seasons, but it was probably due, if that makes sense too. So
Yeah. So what's the next steps from here? I'm assuming I have to wait for a whole bunch of games to be played.
yeah, so the play-ins still obviously have to happen, which they're, I'd say, 40% over. They may actually literally be exactly 40%. 40% over with. You're currently projected, let me see. You'd currently be projected to finish the 9 seed overall if Chalk held. So they're Atlanta, New York, Gwinnett, Binghamton, Texas. So there's 5 teams for sure in front of you. The other 3 that would project to finish in front of you if they get out of the play-ins. So one of, or at least 2 of Boston, Pensacola, and Durham from the Pacific Division. Nobody in that division's clinched yet. So the top 2 finishers in that division will likely. I guess Durham could finish 7-3 and below you. I don't know. I would say you're probably likely to finish no higher than 8, but no lower than 10. I would say. And then yeah, it's first round of the playoffs. So if you finish 9 or lower, you will be on the road in round 1 in a best of 3.
Cool.
Texas
so
would be obviously a very fun matchup if that ends up being. Sorry, what'd you say?
So like on my team sheet, it says like X player isn't available until game 11, 12, 13.
Yeah,
That
so
already
you've got at least 5. You'll have a full slate of rest because you'll have at least 4 or 5 games in between your next one. Every game of the play-ins is so right now I'm trying to think what's the longest play-in bracket that's run so far. I think it might only be 4 games right now.
Wait, so you're saying every single player I have is gonna be fully ready?
Yes.
Wow. That's
Because every game that happens in the play-in, so basically, the play-in there's 8 different brackets of play-ins. Whichever one of those play-in brackets takes the longest. I think it's typically 5 games. It could be 4, but again, 4 is the most you can have rest at this point, anyways. There's already been a bracket that's gone 4 games, so for each one of those, you'll get a day of rest. So you're already guaranteed 4 rest. So your first playoff game will be at the earliest game 15, and you can't have any players out, or you don't have any players out past that. So everyone plus your catcher, you rested your catcher today anyway, because you had